Good morning, day 4, September 9. This morning I'm inside the Jeep because it's extremely windy outside and it's cold. My brother's still in bed, so I'm just relaxing here inside the Jeep looking at the map because yesterday has been mostly a covering ground day, which was not exactly the plan. And it ended up that we covered too much ground, so we are now near the city Camp Moore, so we are outside the public land that Forestry Trunk Road offer. So we end up at Bow Valley Provincial Park in a pretty ordinary campground after finding a truck stop to take a shower because every campground that has shower are closed actually. And taking a shower outside at this time of the year here, it's pretty rough. So today we plan to cover a little bit less ground. Just gonna go back onto the Forestry Trunk Road going north, and we're gonna explore and try to find a better camp spot than this thing right here. We are finally back on the Forestry Trunk Road, but we already covered more ground than we were expected this morning because the part that we just drove, which is about 130 kilometers from Bow Valley, was not really interesting. But when we saw this beautiful colorful Red Deer River, we just stopped to look at, and then we find on the map Big Horn Falls on the Yaha-Tinda Road, which we are now right now. And it was time for lunch, so we saw a little trail that goes to the river, so we thought there's probably a spot there to stop to eat something and then go to the falls. And we found this perfect spot, but unfortunately it's only midday, so we just lunch here and then we're not gonna camp here. And then after Big Horn Falls, we probably gonna reach Abraham Lake for camp tonight. Depends on what we're gonna see along the way. We finally made it to Ram Fall, which is a lot more further than we expected this morning. So I think every time I said I will not cover a lot of ground, it's always those days that I covered a lot of ground. But there's a reason for that. It's because on the Forestry Trunk Road, there's a lot of long distances, which is not super interesting. I mean, it's beautiful, but you don't stop a lot of time. So we just pushing further, and we're gonna go check it out, the falls, right now. It's on the provincial park, so it's a recreation area. We're not gonna camp here probably because there's public land everywhere, so we're gonna find a camp spot probably on the public land. So let's check out this Ram Falls. Ram Falls was awesome, but now we're on the mission to find a camp spot. We are on Hummingbird Road, and we just came across pretty nice waterfalls here too, so we just stopped to look at, and we already find a couple of camp spots along the way, but we're looking for quality. So even if it's 6:30, we're still looking for the best camp spot as possible. It took no longer that we found the perfect camp spot, but unfortunately it was taken. But not far away from there, it's another way perfect. It is day 5, September 10. We are back on the Forestry Trunk Road. We have about 100 kilometers or so from camp to North Deg, where we're gonna resupply on fuel, and then the plan is to go to Abraham Lake, which, what I've been seeing, it's a really beautiful lake, but I see a couple of weeks ago that it was closed because of grizzly bear. So I hope it's not the case now. Now we just stop here at the beautiful North Saskatchewan River just to take a little break, and we're gonna hit the road and probably gonna be soon at North Deg. We just left North Deg, where we resupply on everything, and now we were on the road to Abraham Lake, but we saw Crescent Falls, so we stopped to look at, because as you might know, we love waterfalls. Let's check it out. Crescent Fall was cool, but look behind me. This is Abraham Lake. It's absolutely incredible. We are looking for a camp spot now and can't wait to see what we're gonna find. We try many side trails along the Highway 11 to find a perfect camp spot. There's a ton of it along the way, but most of them was taken, but along a pretty rough road we finally empty one that, as you can see behind me, a beautiful view. That's perfect. I hate dishes, but air, it's not so bad.